Alright, comic fans, we have a different sort of unboxing today because we are checking out Radioactive Comics. This is a retailer I come across, seen their ads on, or just different posts from them on either Facebook or Instagram, and kind of follow along and check out theirs. Every so often they'll put out things, they'll have sales, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, alright, let's check them out. And a couple of times there have been different sales I've tried to participate in, and one I just end up missed the deadline for, so oh wait, whatever. And then picking up some books from other time or from other places. And then there was another time they had a bigger sale, and for whatever reason the discount code was not working. I tried messaging them on Instagram, no response. But okay, well, all right, whatever. So then they had another one, and this one was the one I participated in. I think it was it for Memorial Day, or they just had a flash sale, 70% off. So I was thinking, oh, alarm bell's going off, 70% off. We're checking them out. I didn't even know if they were legit. Look at their social media, not a whole lot of interactions, very few comments, at least on Instagram, and can't remember how much they have on Facebook. But yeah, not a whole, and like I said, no response when I asked that question. So I was thinking, all right, we'll check them out, 70% off. Obviously I'm then using PayPal, so yeah, we'll see what happens and hope for the best. So what I ended up ordering was 25 back issues. Thank you for your order. Here's 40% off your next one. Okay. So they a lot more recent stuff. So I think they're based out of Louisiana. I don't know if they have an actual brick and mortar store or what, but yeah. So I figured, what the hell, we're gonna check it out. 70% off is huge. So yeah, excited to see what we got here. Got a packing slip, and then some packing paper similar to what I get from mycomicshop.com. And here we are, one of their bags. So guessing this is what you'll get out of their. I'm guessing they must have a retail store. So yeah, and then every book was going to be bagged and boarded. So we got fresh bags and boards, which I dig. But here is our stack of goodies. 25 back issues, or not, well, recent releases. And then I don't think there's anything older than a year or two in here. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Did pick up some duplicates of some cool things, as well as some they did throw in some free books. They do list that on their website while supplies last, whatever. So yeah, a lot of some recent releases that I missed as well, that I was not able to track down in any of the comic shops that I've been to lately. So I was happy to snag those. I figured, what the hell, get them from a different comic shop and at a incredible discount. So let's dive in. Starting off with these three books, which is just duplicates because of the covers. The Avengers 800, Avengers 34, or lead up to 800. Yeah, that is 800. So 34 is 800 Legacy. We got 35 and 36. I can't remember if these are all wraparound. I have to double check now. So I just want duplicates because you got just some of the Avengers on the covers there. So figure, what the hell, maybe I'll frame them and see what's going on. Cyclops 4 is one of those books, recent releases, that I just missed. So, and neither shop, thankfully, didn't happen to have it. So, because otherwise I would pay full price for it when I went to look for it, and didn't bother buying on mycomicshop.com because I was able to get it here. So, again, 70% off. And then some free books. We got the 20th Century Fox one, as well as the ASM Queen in Black. Getting ready for that matchup with Hela and Null. I'm curious about the Hela angle of it. I don't care so much about Null, but Hela's always been interesting. Like her design, especially in her Queen in Black look, is cool as hell. Oh, and also the Avengers Armageddon one. So yeah, duplicates of all those. Another book I was missing was the Blade #5 Red Band. Just had, for some reason, just never picked it up, and I thought I did for a second, but I was like, oh, okay, perfect. And similar to the Cyclops one, another recent release, Daredevil #2 from the recent relaunch. This is part of one where I missed the pre-order for it, and the shops I was at didn't have a copy of it. So again, thankfully, I was able to avoid paying full price and got a copy, 70% off. And then these ones are some that I have read and I just wanted physical copies of. From the Imperial storyline, this is the Imperial War Nova Centurion, which led into, all of these led into 6 issue, well, not Exiles, but this one Imperial War Exiles. I do have another copy of this one from the which was Alex Ross variant. But those other Imperial, not this one, all the other Imperial War ones led into 6-issue story arcs, 6-issue miniseries for Nova Centurion, She-Hulk, and what were those other two that got I can't remember now who all had miniseries out of that. And this one is just New Avengers number 8. I have not read this New Avengers story. I think it's 10 issues, but I just love this cover so much. Everything about this cover, every time I see this cover, it just looks so cool. It's just the scale of it, kind of like this giant bulletin board with Black Widow, with the push pins, the yarn, connecting the dots, the little character shots. It just always just struck me as cool as hell. And it's just a dope ass cover. I love it. So I was like, just for appreciation of the art, I wanted it, and I just never picked it up. So I figured this was the perfect time to get it, that huge discount. And I am going to read the New Avengers storyline, so I'll probably read all of that on Marvel Unlimited. And then we have Punisher number 3 from the current run. They did have 2 and 4, and I had them in my cart, but I didn't place my order right away, so I missed out on them, which was like just dumb. I just was holding it off for whatever reason. Like, oh, I'll get it in a second, make sure I get it before the deadline, and I didn't. So I missed those 2 issues. And then we have Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon number 3. That is just 4 issues. And then here is number 4. So I already had, pretty sure I had 1 and 2. I know I had 1. I'm pretty sure I might have picked up 2, but either way, there's 3 and 4. And then Captain Marvel Dark Past. I think this is 5 issues, but obviously Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel fan, so wanted to look into this and see what's going on in this storyline or that series. And then Daredevil Punisher, Devil's Trigger is one I had not picked up, but I wanted to. Obviously Daredevil Punisher, so there's number 2. And number 5, as I flip through, see if I ordered any of the other issues. I do have a variant of one of those though. And then this is one I started reading on the Marvel Unlimited app, which is kind of cool. Emma Frost, White Queen, number 1. I wanted one of these for the David Nakayama cover, and he did the A covers for all 5 issues. So, but I figured, you know what the hell, I'll get them all. 1, there's 2, and then this, I think this was the main one I wanted. Number 3. This sharp cover, David Nakayama, cool style. Emma Frost, we got the Hellfire Club, the Inner Circle. There's number 4. And then they do, it's like a flashback to way back then, so we do have appearances of the X-Men. And number 5, wrap that up, so I'll be reading that. Or finish reading, I should say. Giant Size Spider-Man, Giant Size Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Did not have a copy of this one, so snag that. And then another series featuring, again, a lot of X-Men are having a lot of miniseries right now from last year into this year. Another one is Magic and Colossus. So it's a sibling team up there. Number 2. More David Nakayama covers. Number 3. And number 4. I believe that one has officially already wrapped up right now, so I have to double check. And then last up, we have Imperial War, Planet She-Hulk. This is one I have not read. So it's during Imperial, She-Hulk went out to space. She's on Sakaar and kind of ruling there. So while she's there, she gets wrapped up in a bunch of stuff. So can't remember how this was like. So this one bridges the gap between. I did read these, as I said, all the one shots. I have not read the Planet She-Hulk miniseries though. So, but yeah, that is everything I picked up from, again, Radioactive Comics. Want to check them out. So they're legit. So I was curious about that when you're shop and you don't have any real social media interaction. You have social media, but there's no, not many comments or anything like that. So I was curious, how that was going to work. And again, if anything happened, I was going to be back by PayPal. So it would be cool. I would be fine. But yeah, so legit, 70% off. Everything legit, packed well. Got new bags, fresh bags and boards and all these. Make them all look pretty. So yeah, and I say, I'm always interested in checking out new shops, either in brick and mortar or online, if they ship, and just good customer service and packing, shipping, and good selection, deals, all that. I'm always interested in at least looking into it and checking them out. So happy to support and pick up some stuff. So yeah, that's that. Radioactive Comics, again, 70% off. I will drop a link in the description to them, to their website and some of their socials, just so you can go check them out. And like I say, every so often they'll just drop like different things, like, oh, they have a sale on this month for whatever issues. Only thing is their selection isn't always that great. Indie stuff isn't as robust as I like, and back issues, as far back as they go, only, it seems like only a few years. I don't know, not too. You're not gonna find a lot of like Bronze Age stuff on their website. Didn't seem like so, but like I say, just being able to snag all this stuff at such a huge discount for books I wanted was massive, and some other stuff that I wanted to check out. So yeah, dig that. So yeah, that's that. What are your, like, just some recent stores that you found out or just wanted to check out? Social media, finding new shops, either nearby you or just online stuff. What has been your experiences with some of those? Let me know in the comments below. But that's that. So if you enjoy this sort of content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you can stick around, so we can help this channel grow and all the socials and just grow the brand. genotalkscomics.com, all the socials, and let's just engage in some more comic book fun. So I'm Gino, the Gino Talks Comics. Thanks for watching.